Hey everybody, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to Factorio. We are now on version 17.37 experimental. The small update from 0.36 to 0.37 didn't contain any actual gameplay updates. So, nothing to really report there. It's just a bunch of bug fixes and things that have been altered for making mods and whatnot. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last recorded any episodes, and the big takeaway from last time was that we finally have power. The other takeaway is that my allergies have gotten seriously better. So hopefully my voice won't be suffering so bad, and I won't be coughing like I was. Anyhow, let's get started. I feel like the shackles have finally come off in this for this factory, and we're free to do basically whatever we want now. We've got the power to do just about anything. I think that our maximum power for this factory is now close to 400 watts. We're using, well, maybe a third of it. So we've got plenty of room to spare. So we can get going. One of the first things I want to do is just to run up here to our robotic factory area and add a few more roboports. I had been noticing that there were a lot of like little halos forming around each of these roboports. You can see what's happening up there because we're doing all our smelting here. There's so many robots at play. We need to add more roboports to allow them to recharge. So let's just what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a whole row of them here, and then I'm going to remove a couple. Okay, and hopefully I don't pick up too many of these logistics robots in the process. Alright, let's just do some more over here too. Oops. I hate it when you run into things and it throws you off of your line and you're trying to walk a straight line. And that'll work. Alright, well that ought to help some of these robots recharge. Let's take a look around and see if there's anywhere else that is lacking severely. I think maybe down at the bottom a little bit here. Down here by the trains. Just add a couple more here. Are there any stuck in here? There aren't, so I can pick that up. Just make it in line with the other ones. Alright, 2 there is fine. Okay, cool. The next thing I want to do is, you can see we're researching artillery. This is going to be an important technology for us because it's going to allow us to much more easily and much more safely clear out some alien bases. So what I want to do is I want to kind of get ready for that technology. I got some laser turrets here. I'm going to move these down the line a little bit. These are just safety turrets, just in case somehow the aliens get this far into our base. If that happens, we're in pretty big trouble anyway. So let's put a couple here anyway, just in case. Let's pick these up. All right, now we have all this room to work with. So what I need to do is I need to start building the things that I'm going to need to make artillery shells. Okay, so I'm going to make this artillery train, and I'm going to make artillery turrets, but these are two things that I don't need to mass produce. I just need a couple of these. I need one, maybe just one artillery wagon. I'll make a special train, and then I probably need a couple of these, and then a bunch of these. So explosives, cannon shells, and radar. So it's going to need a lot of explosives. We're going to have to go down. We're going to have to beef that up. But before we run down there and beef that up, let's get some cannon shells being made here. So I think we have all of these things that are in the system: plastic, steel, and explosives, which means I can just do my little bit here. And we will set that to cannon shells. Copy and paste. And let's just up these numbers a little bit. That's a little too much. Okay, that'll be fine. So we've got that going, and then the other thing that we need to make is radars. Let me double check, make sure there aren't radars in the system. I'm just looking over here on the right into the logistics network. I don't see radars anywhere. Doesn't mean they're not there, because sometimes I'm blind to these things, but I'm pretty sure we're not mass producing radars. So let's get that started. Let's see, do I have a, yeah, I do have a little stamp here. Just pop that down, make that radars, copy paste, up the numbers. Actually, let's decrease the numbers on this one. It looks like we need to make gears. So let's, I know there's some gears in the system, but they're not being made that I know of anyway. So I think we just do this, switch this to gears, pop that over there, a little red guy here to feed the gears into this, into here. Let's put some limits. Actually, do I need limits? I don't think I need limits on artillery shells. I probably want limits on my, yeah, let's just limit this to one line. That'll be fine. I think artillery shells, or whatever these are, explosive cannon shells, I think they come in stacks of like 100 or 200 or something. The radars are, I think, much less, but they're easily built. They're like a beginning technology, so that'll be fine. All right, so that's let's see here. That's now we just have to go boost. Let's go get explosives being built a little bit more efficiently, and we'll be prepared for when that artillery technology gets done. It looks like we have some more halos here, so let's just pop down some more. Give these give the robots a little bit better support. We've got power. We've got so much power. Yeah, there's getting that bridge between steam, solar, and then jumping to nuclear is such a huge gap. I really wish there was like a an interim technology that was a little bit better than, or well, a fair bit better than steam, but maybe not as good as nuclear. I've been playing around on in my other game that I've been playing offline with the Rampant Arsenal mod, and the Rampant Arsenal mod has a oil burning based electric technology, which is a great gap bridger. Looks like we're not getting any green circuits over here. That's not good. We'll deal with that. Anyway, the oil burning system, like I think they're like 5.5, 6 megawatts each, and they burn oil, which is, you know, it comes at a cost because you don't want to use up all your oil and then have to go form new oil outposts and stuff. All right, this isn't in the logistics system, number one. So anyway, that's a good gap bridger. I really like that Rampant Arsenal mod. My other game I'm playing is a Death World, so I really need the firepower from all those things. So let's see here. If I want to maybe expand this, let's take the cap off that, number one. Let me think about this 1 second. I'm trying to decide, is one enough? I mean, I could put some speed modules in here, one or whatever, but I think maybe one more would be appropriate here. Kind of just rearrange things a little bit. So I just kind of need to reroute this. Where does this go anyway? This it's the sulfuric acid for the batteries. Could be. I'm like right in the middle of this here. I'm wondering if you know, just flipping this over to the other side of the coal would be a better move. Let's see if I can just sort of compensate for that roboport. Let's drop one over here. I'm just kind of spamming things around. Like I'm not worrying too much right now about symmetry and making it beautiful, just because I know that like I'm going to redo this entire thing basically. So like I have this idea of currently here's where the steam turbines are. Here's some oil refining. I'm thinking this whole entire area can be like an oil refinery. We're going to get rid of this stuff. We're going to get rid of all that stuff. We need to find new places for making red cards, making blue cards. Yeah, this whole factory is basically going to get redesigned. Even maybe all the way up here to with the oil refining. You know, just maybe draw our wall here and just start up here and work our way down with the oil stuff here. Probably get rid of solar, and then we could put stuff over here. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. I mean, I'm going to be working towards other stuff too, and we got to keep that technology rolling in the meantime. Anyhow, let's make a blueprint here, and we'll just flip this around. And it's not going to look pretty right away, but we'll figure out how to make this work. So it doesn't really matter where I put it. So let's just put it... If I put one... Yeah. We'll just hold shift down so that it doesn't decline my request. And we'll just have to basically rearrange things a little bit. Do we need... Yeah, okay, so we don't have any of those in the system, so let's make 4. Or actually, I can pull up 2 of them here. And just make 2 more. Alright, we'll figure out where to get the water down here and stuff. We'll just pick that up. Alright, there's gas. Water can come down over here from the side. We'll just say right there. And we'll connect it here. Okay, there's water. Well, at least part of it. Let's get some power. That'll cover it. Pick this up. Let's put these guys into storage. We'll just put a purple chest and force the logistic bots to come pick up all that stuff. We'll just get it out of there, clear it out, and we need to extend over the coal. So there's the coal, looking good. So we just need to get the... Yeah, this is fine, I guess. We could clean it up a little bit. Just do this. No, we can't, because there's a inserter in there. Okay, so this is fine, but we do need to... Actually, that does need to be a down, doesn't it? Okay, so let's just extend these over, and then we'll bring in the gas. We're still getting quite a lot of attacks, but you know, like I said, we're going to take care. As soon as we get artillery, those things, their days are numbered. Let's just spin this up here. There we go. All right, so is this one's going to nowhere now, so we can just remove this. Does that stretch? That does stretch. Good. So there we are. And what we need to do is we need to just change our outputs to be picked up here. And we just need some long inserters to toss those onto the conveyor. Oops, too far away. No limit. And we're good, I think. Let's just see what's missing here. I guess we didn't send water through, did we? Okay. So... actually, this is a bit of a trickier situation here. We can't send water through here. Well, I guess we could if we just move this over, right? If we send this under here, then this is going to get water. This is getting water. And then we just got to do something similar up top here. So that's redundant. What we could do here is just make this a little nicer. Is just go over here and connect it here. And then we just one last underground. And there it is. Everybody's making explosives. However, I forgot to remove that. There we go. All right, cool. So we've doubled the explosives. They weren't in the logistics system before. So the artillery keeps marching forward. Let me cross those off of my list. Things to do. Okay, cool. I guess the next thing to do, and this is going to give me great joy. The next thing I want to do is I just want to take down the steam power. Just get rid of it. This stuff has caused me... I thought that this was going to be a great thing, but it's actually caused me a lot of problems. So let's just nuke it in its entirety. Before I do that, actually, let me remove my robots and let's have the construction robots do it. Alright, so let's find out here. This goes this way. Where does this go? This comes over here. Where the heck is it going? Is it going up to get concrete? It is. Okay. So I think we could probably do a little bit better there. We've got it coming up here. Okay, let's just trace this up. This one's coming from here. It's got 3 pumps. We should just be able to just continue this up and replace that other line. Let's go up here until we meet this water here. Take a left. And then just dump this. Wow. A lot of construction robots there. Alright, that's good. Kind of needed to get that out of the way anyway. Okay, so we got this. This is going over there. So we don't need this anymore. I have a feeling I'm picking up bots. This halo's okay. That's a temporary thing. I can't tell if there's any more pipes. There are so many robots. This one is definitely not needed. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And this one, that's for the refining. This is for the explosives and the sulfuric acid. And some turrets, some other stuff. Okay, these don't need to be requesting anything anymore. Let's put these back in the system. And let's take a look at coal. Okay, so we have coal coming from the north. We've got coal coming from 3 other spots just because we were trying to feed those steam turbines, those hungry steam turbines. This probably isn't enough anymore to feed these, but I'm going to get rid of these as well. So in order to get rid of these, I need to convert. So we would need this stuff to go into the logistics system. And we would need to convert this here to logistics. So let's do that first, and then we'll get rid of this stuff. Ugh. My click drag skills are suffering. Okay, so we need to request copper, and we're gonna just boost these up to like 1,000. The reason I go so high is because if you do a low number, they just try to match the number. If you overshoot, then you're guaranteed to have basically the numbers that you wanted originally. That's what I found anyway. So we'll just copy that everywhere here, paste it, double check everything, make sure they're all got them. Do looks good. Then we need just to get some power in here. Okay, that'll fire everything up. So let's just snip this here. Can't see with all those bots flying overhead. And we'll just go here. We'll do just a one upgrade. And then one line coming out of the splitter so that they have somewhere to go. Alright, let's scrap this whole getup. I'm trying to see, make sure I don't hit anything important. Scrap it. Scrap it all. Gives me great joy to do this. Alright, we'll come back and we'll do some cleanup after this. But what this means, though, is we need to go up into our smelting area and look, steel, too, for that matter. I'm going to kill that. Just go up into our smelting area, and there's a couple of idle smelting columns that I need to activate for copper. Whoa, that was a close one. Okay, so these two remaining columns here should replace the 3 coal-fired ones because they're more efficient, so that should be okay. We definitely don't have enough. We don't have enough ore in general, so we'll see how that works out. I think I'm going to have to make more outposts. I don't want to fall behind on raw materials. So we're just going to need to add more of each different thing. Okay, so this basically is going nowhere now. So let's make this a supplier. Oops, did not mean to pick that up. Put those back in the system. right, and we'll have the robots deconstruct that, start picking those things up, and we'll get these into the logistics system. Oops, wrong way. There we are. See what else I can get rid of here. Okay. As soon as they finish up here, I can pick that up. What's going on here? I guess I picked up a crucial power pole. It looks like maybe it's over here. I'm not sure where the pole is that's missing, but we can fix it. This whole area needs to go anyway. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm retooling the base. We're clearing out area, and we'll be using it for other purposes. Alright, some of this stuff looks done up here. Excuse me. Get rid of some of this stuff. Take that away so that I can get in there and get some more of this edge stuff mined. And what can I do here? If I do those two, actually I can turn this one this way. And then we can just send those over. I'm not sure where the... Okay, I guess the reason why that's over there is because it's outside of the logistics area. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Alright, these are finished. Are these finished? No, they're just not being utilized. I'm stuck. That one's done. That's not. Okay, well that'll get a few more, and then when this one finishes, then I'll be able to get this little spot here and this little spot there. There's not that much ore anyway. But we're slowly but surely getting that cleaned up, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay. So what's next? I think we definitely need more iron. So we're having very thin iron here. Let's run up here and investigate the iron. So it looks like, let me hover over this. So we have 11,000 ore. The iron train just came in. Or that was a copper train, I guess. But the iron train's been gathering. All of these are completely full. So I think we just need more iron smelting. Just more iron smelting in general. Well, I've got a little space here. I could add 2 more columns. Seems like a good spot. I know that somewhere in this mess I have... let me clear some of these out. Actually, I don't need these. If I see one I don't need, I'll clear it out. I don't need that. Don't need that. Alright, there's the one I want. Okay, I guess those are too close, so let's move that up. In fact, if I have any walls, I can just extend that over a little bit. I don't think those guns are going to do much at this point anyway, so let's just go ahead and do this. And we'll copy the ore requirements. And we're going to have to add more robo ports. And we just need to power those up too. So I'm just kind of centering these with the ones above, lining them up rather, not centering. Alright, well that will help anyway. It's going to be devouring ore at a much greater rate too. So just have to keep an eye on that stuff. So it looks like our ore mining is keeping up currently, but it takes a while for these things to, if there's a problem, for it to become evident. Alright, here we have stone. It's also using coal. I think temporarily I can just convert this to convert it to electric. I think actually I'll save that for next episode. Right now I think I will say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Catch you later.